Hello, hello, my friends. How's it going? Today is a special day. We are going to be kicking off a new series, which is something that is kind of sort of like a what would you call it? A tri-monthly event, you could say. Um, not no that implies that it happens 3 times. Um, what would you call it if it happens like every few months? Quarterly? Yeah. The quarterly the quarterly game.
Quarterly game change.
Yes, the quarterly game change. That is where we're at currently. Because we did kind of start Dark Souls. Even though I think we delayed it because we played Amori in the middle of Dark Souls. So we ended up being a little behind on that end. Let me get everything situated, make sure everything's cool. Let me turn this frame back on. Yeah. Yeah. Readjust this follower goal maybe a little bit. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, today, my friends, we are going to be starting Wind Waker HD. I haven't played Zelda Wind Waker in a long ass time. At least all the way through. The fun thing about this entire game is that the farther we get into it, the more that I'm going to not know what I'm doing. Because whenever I have replayed the game, it's been to I've gotten through maybe like the first few dungeons and then I quit. Oh yes, this wonderful music. You gotta love it. By the way, the game is locked to 30 FPS. I'm not sure if I should change my stream settings to 30. I don't know if it's gonna cause any issues, but I guess we'll see. The first episode or the first part of the stream series is always an experiment in trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. Oh wait, hold on. Did it not save? Because I could have swore that I started a file. I guess maybe yeah, it could have been that I just didn't save the game. Let me see. We're gonna do Rivet. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't just delete everything, because then we would have to make a new part 1. Maybe it could be like the alternate universe to part 1. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. The music in this game is god tier, by the way, if you didn't know already. It's so nostalgic. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But nay, one day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength, that doesn't look like a man. Is like Ganon. I don't know. They depict him kind of. Does he? He doesn't transform in this game, does he? I'm pretty sure he just stays this really edgy, top-heavy looking dude with dual-wielding swords, and then he gets stabbed in the forehead. Yeah, they depict him as like some beast man. I don't know where they get that idea, because he doesn't go beast mode in in Wind Waker at all. I guess if you count him cosplaying as Kirito from Sword Art Online as going beast mode. Depends on if you're a 13-year-old or not. The boy's tale was passed down. Why am I a radio host? Passed down through generations until it became legend. This boy was legendary. I still don't know how any of the story fits into the timeline. The timeline. Heavy quotes around the timeline for sure. The hero of time. Oh, so they must have thought that, like, the Ocarina of Time Link was gonna come save them. But he didn't come because he was too busy. because he was too busy in Majora's Mask.
I'm such a child.
Or dead.
Because he didn't come.
He didn't come. It's because he didn't come.
Because he didn't come.
Immediately canceled.
Why are you, like, all exposed chest?
I'm not a lumberjack. Maybe. I don't know. I forgot that I had to change shirts before the stream, so I ran in there to go change shirts. Its legend survived on the wind's breath. I wonder why the wind is like such an important thing. I know it's like a mechanic, but like
Wind.
it's the wind, man. It's spiritual.
In Link's Awakening, you have the wind fish, which is a giant bird and an egg, a giant fish and an egg.
Yeah, there's the windfish. I forgot about that. Okay, so our Link has hatred towards pigs. So we're gonna kill the pigs. That's slaughter the pigs. You know what I'm saying. In Minecraft, by the way. No, actually, not in Minecraft. In Wind Waker. It is not in my eyes, no. It is green, though. Oi! Link is green in this game. He starts out blue, though. See, he's all blue. He's got a lobster on him. Big brother! Oh, no. Ariel. Ooh-woo.
Which also, excuse me, also looks
I don't know.
looks
I knew you'd be here.
She's so cute.
This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with goals, I call it Arrow's Lookout. Wow. So do you remember what day it is today? Hello? Why did the light on my camera go out? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Oh woo! Oh woo! Big brother, it's your birthday. That's why Grandma's been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I come to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Sure. Okay, I think it's gonna look fine. The frame rate doesn't look too bad. So I guess we'll just deal with it. It's gonna say that the video's in 60 FPS, but the game is not in 60 FPS. Okay, I'm hoping. I can't remember how long this game is, to be honest. So and also I don't know like how much expertise I can actually bring because I haven't played this in so long. I have a general idea though. But this was definitely a big part of my childhood. Hi, Rivet! Hey, is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can, you can jump to that rock over? Huh? Is it? Yes, I can jump on rock. That is correct, young boy. Oh yeah, this game is the originator of the snot boy that has the big snot bubble that drips from his nose. Oh yeah, he's over there. He's disgusting. He follows you around. I just saw a wild pig. Oh, see? Look, that black one there. Don't you see him? This is perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. Pigs. You ready to go grab it, Rivet? Now, you can't just run up on it. Pigs are too alert to their surroundings for you to just jog up and capture one. If you want to get close to one, you have to hold ZR to crouch and tilt L to crawl so slowly up behind it. Okay. Pig. Pig. Well, there's Spider Pig. No, actually, the pig does not deserve to be put out of its misery. It's going to be incarcerated. Jail the pig. Wow, this is a great camera angle. That's correct. You're a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You see, when you press ZL... Of course, even if there isn't anything around a target, you can press ZL to face forward, you know. It's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways to use targeting as well. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Nice. Tutorial Island. Incarcerate the pig. Incarcerate the pig. All of the pigs will be jailed by the time I'm done with this island. No, no, no! No! You lost the pig, Link. What are you doing?
Not lose the pig.
You can't have Butterfingers when it comes to pigs, Link. What is he doing? How can he crawl backwards like that? God damn it, Link. What's wrong with you? Okay. I gotta remember to press A to throw. How's it going, Kimart? Incarcerate the pig. Wait, so why? So when I press, I may need to recalibrate my controls here. Because it appears... It appears that it's not reading. Unless it's something to do with what would you say? Pigs go to Porky prison. I don't know if it's because I'm going up a hill. Yeah, I think it's because I'm going up a hill. No, that's so weird. It's like he's slowing down when I run in a circle, or when I use the left. Let's see. See if there's an input setting that I'm missing. Doot 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 doot. Beep 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 beep. Meow 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 meow. Beep 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 beep. Range 100%, dead zone 15. I don't know what this changes. Dead zone 0% maybe? That would be cool. Oh wait, no. Oh. The dead zone. Oh, okay, I get it now. Let's go with 15%. That was probably fine. Because otherwise it'll just make me move. Boop, boop. Oh, I forgot there's Rumble, too. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Sorry about the, fiddling around. It's, Ooh! Wait, we can change the API to a, Interesting. Well, hopefully that fixes it. I don't know if it's like it could be a controller drift thing? Or like a joystick drift thing? I'm not sure. Well, it seems to be fixed now that I recalibrated the controller, so we're probably fine. Incarcerate the pig. Ooh, he's angry. Where's the other pigs? I thought she was walking in place. Oh god, snot boy. Yeah, he's following me. He'll like bump into you. Oh, Rivet, happy birthday. Hey, did your sister Errol find you? She was supposed to tell you that your grandmother is looking for you. No shit. She had to learn to carry jars on her head. So if you see her, tell her that all she has to do is stand in front of a jar and press A to carry it. Oh, wow. They really figured out how to incorporate all of the tutorials into this one island. It makes sense, but like still, it's just funny to like see it in action. Whereas when I was younger, I probably didn't notice it as much. Let's see what Grandma's got. The HD, so this is one thing. I haven't seen this game in HD, so it does look it looks a lot sharper and a lot more has a lot more character with the lighting. I like that a lot. I've been waiting for you, Rivet. Rivet. Try these on. And that's all she was waiting for. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Thanks, Grandma. Yeah, they look like they're honestly awful to wear. He's got tights. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It is the day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about sword play. Those are some neat wooden swords, though. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. It does look awful. Like, it looks like he's wearing one of those Christmas elf outfits, and it's made of, like, felt. God. It looks like it would be so sweaty. Isn't that nice, Rivet? They suit you perfectly, a perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now, go get your sister, Arrow. You got it, Grandma. He does got the ears for it. Sister, child! Come help me incarcerate the swine. Is there anything down here? I doubt it. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, is it normal for Beetle to be here so early? Husbando, he's not as ripped as he is in the in Breath of the Wild, but he is still our boy. Oh! Welcome to Beetle's Shopship. I deal in pretty much anything and everything. Do you have anything you don't need? If you do, show it to me. I'll pay top rupees for your junk. Or do you see anything you'd like to buy? Oh, just use L to browse. It doesn't look like I can use the pear. I want the pear. You gotta have a pear. Wait, can I not? Oh, I don't have a bag. Bye. Love him. Gotta love him. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I'm pretty sure that lady... oh, hey, there's a pig. Oh, no, that's not a pig. That's a rock. It's not a rock. It's a rock pig.
Sure.
I think there's a pig up here, actually. Yeah. Yeah. I think the pigs start struggling after a while, but you just gotta hold on. I think it like turns red and gets mad too. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Why did you find these pigs and bring them just here for little old me? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I've been thinking of getting a pet pig for a while now. Oh, and the boys will be so happy when they get home. Okay, Rivet, hold out your hand. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place now. Nice. Money. Oh, and here's our gratitude for bringing us new family members. We're rich. Okay. And finally, this is to congratulate you for working so hard on your birthday. Happy birthday to you. King of the castle. King of the castle. 78 rupees. Ruples. You know it. I don't think there's any more pigs, though. If there are, I will track them down. Thanks for telling me about pig wrangling, my friend.
No.
Beep, 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 beep. The light kind of bends around Link's head, weirdly. It's like a weird refraction. I don't know if it's because his entire like head is made out of Play-Doh or what. There she is, with all the seagulls. Ah! Hoi! Hoi! Now she's Temmie. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those I guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyway, Rivet, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second? I'm going to give you my most treasurable longing, but just for one day. Happy birthday! Just one day. She's so cute. She looks so proud of herself. Telescope. You know you love it. You know, I didn't consider whether... Okay, I think it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. I was worried that we would need the gamepad to do something, to do things. Gotta use the telescope. Oh wow, there's a whole ass face. I kind of hate it. What is that face for? Oh no! That postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Oh, Rivet! Look up! In the sky! In the sky? Where? Ah! I forget what this bird is called. I think it has a name, but... This bird is still pretty fucking cool. I wonder where Ganon even got this bird. Like, not a lot is talked about the bird, but like it's such an interesting creature. Like, where did it come from? And like, lastly, how did Ganon get its trust, right? Rivet, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. Time to go get us a shiny, pointy object. It is time for the child to acquire a sword. Because, you know, that's the best thing to do. That's the best thing to do in general. Just give a child a sword. Even the children should be armed. Okay, I gotta go to what's his face. I think his name is fuck, I forgot his name. It's like Croc or something.
Oh, what is the matter, Rivet? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Rivet? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword?
Yes, sir. I like that he's got a little belly. And he's got like a trident tattoo.
Very good.
Okay. Okay, there we go. So. Wrong. Press only B. Okay. I am pressing only B. Hold on. Press only B? Wait, what?
Only B, baby.
Oh. I have to move towards him. Oh, okay. I wasn't supposed to be targeting him. I think this is honestly one of my, next to Twilight Princess, this is one of my favorite combat systems in Zelda. Okay. Spin attack. Spin! The parry attack. This one is the cool one. I like this a lot. Oh god. The parry is a cool mechanic that I wish was used more in Zelda.
And yet I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold.
This guy is reading like violent intent, or like an eager, or like he's anxious to
swing that sword, you know, get that goblin flesh. But I have faith in you somehow. I doubt you will misuse that sword.
You may have it, Rivet. I give it freely. Take the blade with you.
I have a blade.
The hero sword. I like how it looks. The hilt design is, it's either of a katana. Like, yeah, it does kind of look like a katana, but it's wider. So it reminds me more of like a Greek sword. Like a broadsword almost. Now I can break pots. And get this thing, if I can. Maybe? How the fuck do I get it? The Knight's Crest. Does that intrigue you, young one? It's still too early to discuss such things with you. But if you happen across 10 of those, show them to me. Then I can tell you what they are and what they do. But I will only speak if you get 10 of them. Okay, so we have to collect Knight's Crests. Okay. So now we can get into that forest area up there that you guys totally knew about, but I haven't showed you. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna be building a new computer soon. It's gonna be for pizza, but like still. I'm always excited for building new computers. Getting my hands on new hardware is always a treat and a half. A treat and a half. Okay, so... I just love, I'm running around wielding a fucking sword, and this small, snot-nosed child runs up on me. The grass is very good in this game. One of the more satisfying Zelda games to cut grass in. Okay, let's go find Petra. I'm not sure how to get up there. Forget how to put up the sword. Beep, 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 beep. God, I can't wait till we get to Dragon Roost Island. Like I'm already preemptively preparing myself for the amazing soundtrack that is Dragon Roost Island. The game still holds up, like, graphically. Like, even though this is an HD remake, I don't know. It still has the same vibe, you know? Gotta get all that grass. I remember this bridge always being terrifying. Time to fight some goblin boys. God, the soundtrack for this game is truly a masterclass. Like, I know we haven't even gotten into, like, a whole lot of it, but still. I wonder where the frame rate drops when I attack an enemy. I got a precompiled shader cache, so I don't know if that might, like, have issues. Or it could be the shadow resolution that I have it at, because I have the resolution for the shadows on max. It is slightly jarring to only play this game in 30 FPS, though. Ooh! That was spicy. I don't know, it's just swinging the sword in this game always feels nice. You good? You good? Obviously not. You know, it occurred to me, Animal Crossing and Zelda Wind Waker could occur in the same universe. They've got a similar style to, like, how the villagers look. And the entire world is covered in water, and, like, New Horizons is just a bunch of islands. It makes sense. Make it happen, Nintendo. So that bird dropped me on top of the mountain? Oh, wasn't that nice of it. Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full.
But miss, what about this boy?
Don't worry about him. Come on. I am just a boy. Hello. I am just a wee lad. Why are you coming all the way up here, bro? It's too high up. Sister, why would you cross the bridge? Couldn't you just wait for me? Why are you coming across? Ah! I remember how this moment is one of the more the most marketable. Like this cinematic was probably the one that was made specifically for the marketing, because this was in a lot of the marketing. The whole where like it zoomed in on his face and he was like, ah! Stupid kid, get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. Give me back my sister! Oh my god, they really... there's no way. She didn't have lips. She didn't have lips in the original, did she? Or is it just like, it's so high def that now I can see... I can see her lips. I did not know that Tetra had lips. She ain't got no lips! How's she gonna give a kiss?
How's she gonna get a kiss?
Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know? Pirates, the terror of the seas. What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all, but that doesn't really have anything to do with us, now does it? And how do you figure that?
Whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you get off of butting in on someone else's conversation?
Please, all I mean just to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. He's like, shut the fuck up, and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you ever heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter. Whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears, like yours, have been getting kidnapped, never be seen again.
Long ears.
And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? That's just like the weirdest thing to kidnap people on.
I really like people.
It's like, it's either a weird fetish or it's like, if in context of the universe, it's like a race thing. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Rivet here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Rivet's sister has made its foul nest to the north, on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't the place where... So what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Rivet a little help now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave. It's stupid. I mean, come on, even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with. Anything? Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you'd better go say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. We gotta say goodbye to Grandma! Ah! Everybody's all concerned. Oh, she actually doesn't look concerned. She's like, oh, you're gonna be a pirate, laddie! Rivet, I thought I heard Errol's voice cry from far away. Is it really true? She's still smiling. Hey, how's it going, Temp? She was still smiling when she covered him out. She's like, I heard her cries from far away. Bye, Grandma. Oh, she looks so sad. What is it, Rivet? Please, Tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Errol? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? You don't know, Grandma. You don't know. She was playing dumb. Or unless Grandma has hyper speed. Rivet. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. He looks so sad. I guess it is true. Arrow Lily has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? Same link. Oh, Arrow. Give me soup, Grandma! Oh, I don't have a bottle. If I have a bottle, though, I need to come back and get some soup. Tiny soup Grandma has instant transmission powers. It would make sense. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, yeah! I think we also get access to a camera later. We could take selfies. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you going to get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. That was like the equivalent of it. What are you going to do? Shit yourself? Piss? Come a little? Are you ready? Yeah. Well, let's go on a pirate adventure. Yeah, and Tingle Cell. And then I think with the HD version, you got the ability to take selfies with it as well. Good luck finding Arrow! I'll do my best, snot boy. Thank you for your encouragement. This game looks good with like the HD shit. It just makes the cell shading look a lot smoother. How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just gonna get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to the island? No, I am a determined being. It's the long years, I'm telling you. Rivet, listen, kid, you can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you'd better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. Into the big blue, boys. Turn the ship full to starboard. I'm glad they didn't change the art style. Yeah, I'm really glad they didn't, too. Like, they didn't add detail. They just kind of, like, smoothed everything. And, like, gave it good lighting, you know? That Nico didn't make out half bad. With you being the new Swabby and all. New Swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, but hey. I'll tell you, it sure sounds like Nico is happy to finally not be at the bottom rung on the pirate ladder. You bet he is. Hey, but don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine, so long as you don't have to disobey him. So long as you don't disobey him. Okay, let's go check out this, It's kind of got like a film grain, a little bit. Stop right there! This is Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think it! Big... This entire ship is just filled with tiny, mousy, nerdy boys, bucktooth lad, and then the rest of them are just big, head-empty bimbos with, or himbos with, gigantic muscles. They could be bimbos too, that's correct.
Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, ahem, I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say, okay? Right, now, first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful-like, so you can cram it into your no-doubt bushy, mushy, swabby brain.
Nimble mousy boy.
First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt L to step on it. Presto! Switch pressed. Switch breast. Switch breasts. Now, check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them.
Great job.
Okay, so I was able to jump to this first one myself, but that next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use L to swing.
Yeah, we know. We know, Nico.
So do you think you can get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform. Yes, I fucking get it. Ah! It will probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year, one tough year, full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two.
Shut the fuck up, Nico. No one was talking to you. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Come on. Oh, in your fucking face. In your fucking face, Nico.
What? You did it already.
I'm proud to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted.
All right, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes.
Link is just fucking staring him down. The most neutral face. Oh my god. Come on, Link. You're smarter than the box. Cool fucking chest, though. It's got a weird texture on the inside. A spoils bag. Oh, this is the game where Link got a purse. Good. Purses are spacious. I prefer satchels, though. Because usually they're bigger and have like a laptop sleeve for it.
Hey, Rivet, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry and get up here.
Hello, big boy. Big boy with bowl cut, or the bowl cut that grew out a little and got curvy at the ends. Hey, Rivet, here I am. That was a weird way to say it. That was a weird way to put together those words. Up here. Hey, Rivet, here. Here. Here I am. So, spoilers, she's gonna put me in a cannon. This is the one trope that I can never get behind. I just don't understand. Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. What? You were stuck to your game for 39 minutes. Nice. Pizza was in the gamer mode. She was in the zone.
I found almost.
That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. It's got big weird telescopy thingies. There were all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with, but they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Ah, I knew it. Look. Over there. By that window. What's it? Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? Amazing. The greatest idea. Oh, I forgot that it wasn't a... Okay, this trope makes more sense. It's a catapult. I thought it was a cannon. I never get the thing where, like, they put people in cannons. Like, I imagine somebody would just, like, disintegrate when if you put them in a cannon and shot them out of it. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. Okay.
He's determined.
Amazing. Like, of course you would lose your... Like, if you slam face first into a hunk of stone, you're probably gonna drop your shit. Also, there's no way. There's no way he's still conscious. All right, Link. What? No! Okay, let's see speedrun mode. Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my aim is off. Huh, that look on your face. Priceless. I slipped this stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through this stone, and you can hear me through it. So, if you press A, you'd better press that button. Or if you see star A, I've put the stone on your quest status screen. Use the arrow on the item screen to take a look. It's pretty basic. Hey, but listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it, you understand? Twilight Princess Link is such a downgrade. He really is. Alright then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so they'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through. You know it. Become Barrel. Boop, 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 boop. I have 5 viewers. How's it going, 5 viewers? I hope you guys are having a good start to your weekend. My weekend's looking to be pretty good. I mean, not necessarily because I'm gonna be able to build the PC, but I like ordering things. I just like buying a bunch of things online, you know? And also, on Sunday, we're going to go look at a new house. So that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that for sure. All right. I do know that this... Okay, there's maps on the side now. Yeah, I remember this place being kind of a little labyrinthine, you know? And there's these guys. Okay. Doop 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 doop. They make such weird sounds too. I hate their jaws are so loose. They're like, "Ah, ah, ah." I hate them. I hate them, and Jesus Christ, and they're double cheeked up, like hardcore. Okay.
We're the rats.
Fuck off, okay? Fuck off, bats!
Okay, okay.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Yo, get out of here. No one was talking to you. Oh, shit.
Rat. Rat.
That rat just somersaulted down from the rafters. This place is actually, like, honestly, looking at the architecture and shit, it always amazes me how games had all this stuff, like, planned out, like these pillars and, like, how they were placed and shit. It's just interesting. Oh, boy. Please just turn the other way. Please, please. Double cheeked up. No! You do not perceive me! Okay. We good. No, fuck off.
Oh no!
Oh shit, I forgot that thing fires a whole ass laser. Yoink. I think I'm supposed to... No! Oh shit. I'm so scared of it. No! God damn it. That ladder is so unfortunately placed. You can't like turn the corner tight enough. You have to like very intentionally. Where's this door go? Dooty 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 doo. Hello. Is she gonna tell me about the searchlights? Yeah. If you can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed. All you have is a shield. Okay, yeah, we gotta steal a weapon. I think there are barrels of weapons up here as well. This dungeon is one of my favorites, both aesthetically and also from how different it is from most first dungeons. Yeah, it really is. And like the whole joining a band of pirates thing is an interesting choice. Hey, boyo. How you doing? I also liked that in this game you could pick up weapons that weren't your own weapon and use them. That was an interesting mechanic that was added. So that shut down that searchlight. And then there's this one. Me a beats. Oh god. Just whack him. Very nice. I think that was all of them as well. And then we can go down here. Okay, I'm not sure where either of these ones lead. Okay, this definitely wasn't a room that we've been in before. Nice! A lot of the cool bits of Breath of the Wild have some of their origin in Wind Waker. Yeah, it makes sense. You can kind of see the minimalistic um style, I guess, comes at the minimalistic, calm, almost Zen type of style. You get it from this really Zen type of cell shading and like how they draw the lines and stuff. One of my tattoos actually is influenced by the cloud. I don't know if you guys could like super easily, but I got these clouds around the outside of the dice. Those were influenced by the smoke clouds in Wind Waker. But they have like it's like a very like a Chinese almost, or like an Asian style of like ink brush, or kind of like how Okami is. I guess Okami is more of like the pure form of that, where it's like literally focused on brushes and like that style of art. Oh God! I keep throwing it and not swinging it. But yeah, honestly, I'm surprised they haven't made a because it would fit really well. I'm surprised that they have not made a Zelda game that's based more in like an Asian in Asian like myth or legend or something, or like a Japanese myth or something. Like a samurai Legend of Zelda. I'm surprised that hasn't been a thing. I know that there was like Hyrule Warriors, but that doesn't really count. Sekiro Breath of the Wild. Oh God, they're probably gonna make a Zelda like Dark Souls now, like a Zelda Souls like. If there hasn't been like a mod or like a fan made game that mixes Zelda and Souls like mechanics, there's gonna be one eventually. There has to be. In order to reach the top of the tower, you have to find the room right below the tower. You gotta take the door to the outside and then climb up from there. I got you. Classic Zelda shortcuts. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, so wait. Did we already came in through this? Unless Oh, okay, cool. And that door leads to the outside. I don't know how far ahead they see. Okay, looks like they turned around. I'm not sure if I need to go over there or not. I'm probably just gonna go. Don't mind me. I don't think there's really much that you can miss in this game. There's not a whole lot of collectibles. Okay. Okay. I remember getting stuck on a lot of that would complete a loop of derivation since From Software took some heavy inspiration from Zelda. That would be wild. Like the interpretation, or you could say the quote unquote improvement of Zelda, or like focusing on a few aspects of Zelda, like that combination, or that I guess manifestation of, I'm using too many Asians. The I guess you could say that if you would say that Dark Souls is an improvement to Zelda or whatever, it's interesting that the inspiration takes on the aspects of the thing that was created in inspiration. I could have swore that I would be able to get up into... Huh. Guess not. Unless I'm supposed to, like, stack this here? I don't think I can get on top of it. I'm surprised that I can't climb up into this window. And I don't know if I'm supposed to take this barrel with me. Oh no! Disgusting. Where does this go? Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, hey, shortcut. Nice-oo. You were talking about how you always got lost in this place. Yeah, I always got lost here, and it would take me forever to figure it. I would go in circles constantly. I constantly got caught by the guards. It was just a lot of stuff. Like nowadays, it's just like kind of intuitive. And then more often than not, I just get like caught at technical things like this, where it's like run too far and you jump off, or like I press the wrong button. But yeah, when I was younger, this place was a lot more of a challenge, for sure. Not to say that it's not fun now. Like it's still fun, I would say. I'd say it's almost funner now that I'm able to reflect on it and like experience it without like the hangups of not knowing where I'm going or getting lost. I can more appreciate like the details of the game design instead of like just fully experiencing it. I could also see why speedrunning this game would be fun. Hey, let's take out this punk! Rip! But who knows? I get the feeling that the part that's going to suck the hardest about playing Wind Waker is going to be the Triforce gathering. I don't know if they fixed it or not in the HD remake. I thought I heard something about them saying that they had fixed that portion of the game. But when I played it on the GameCube, gathering the pieces of the Triforce was a gigantic pain in the ass. What were you saying?
I'm just confused why Photoshop shirts different. The pictures of the different color shirts.
I don't know. Because it's easier to Photoshop something than to take individual pictures.
But then it doesn't match.
Yeah.
And they don't match. Like, the picture does not match the item that you get. Most times.
Bird! Yeah, Link had no match. He was just a young child with a tiny blade walking up into this heavily fortified fortress. He made it far, no doubt. But did you really think that you'd be able to stand up to Big Bird here? Nay, child.
Nay!
It's Ganondorf. Gambinborf? Gampenflorf. Ganondorb. He didn't even say anything. He was just like, toss the child. And then it happened. He did not give a fuck. Like, if you think about this in context, Link is what? 14? Maybe younger? This is a 14-year-old child that, like, just came up into this fortress, beat up a bunch of goblin guys, and then this big rich dude that thinks he's cool dual-wielding swords sicks his gigantic bird on this 14-year-old boy and is just like, oh, toss him. And just tosses him into the abyss. Jesus Christ.
Pull yourself together, Rivet.
Oh no, what's the voice that we're going to give to the King of Red Lions? We have to establish it. What is the King of Red Lions' voice going to be? It's a boat. He's our boat. What's his voice going to be?
The like Monopoly Man, rich man.
No, I don't know how to.
Where he's like, oh darling.
Oh,
Why don't we look at
you are surprisingly dull-witted.
Why don't we go to the
Ah, did I startle you? I suppose that it is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the King of Red Lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Rivet, I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods. He has the power of the gods now. Attempted to cover the land in darkness and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Rivet, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Yeah! And will you do anything to save her? Oh yeah, bro! I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? Oh yeah, oh yeah! In that case, we depart to the great sea. But I am getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sail you a sail. Salesman? You a sail. I am sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. Wow. Okay, boat boy. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide may come in handy during your endeavors at sea, so listen carefully to their words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. No! I'm going to kill all of the pigs. There are pigs to be found. Pigs to be harassed. God, I keep forgetting how fucking sassy the leader of that kid gang looks. He walks... I don't know. I just gotta demonstrate. He does his groin... He does the groin first maneuver. He goes... He's it's amazing, and it's just stank.
My
it's
favorite part
sassy.
Of it is that your pants are falling
I guess
off
you
your
could
body.
you could do it with like one hand. This is how the anime villains walk.
What if this is like the first thing your new viewers see?
There's the kid mafia. And then there's just the girls out here playing with the... I just love the face on that blonde, that little blonde girl looks like it's clip art of like what people would look up like a smiley face. What? Can't you see we're busy? I know we're super cute and all, but that doesn't mean you can just come up and talk to us whenever you like. Jeepers. Oh. Come here, pig. Ah! Come here, pig. No thoughts. Head empty. There's a bunch of pigs. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh my god. I forgot about this guy. It's Elvis. Okay, here we go. I don't know how to do the, hold on. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Slaughter the pig!
Amazing. It's okay, he swim too short. He's okay. He won't drown or anything. Oh, there's Tingle. Tingle! How's it going, bud?
I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. By the look of you, I'd say, sir, could you by chance be a fairy? Goodness, did you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Do not worry, Tingle knows without you telling him, sir. Yes, sir. Tingle is my name. I have been looking for you and your kind, for I, too, long to be one of the fairy folk. And yet I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor.
I don't know about that, bro. Why are you in here in the first place?
If you help me, I will give you a fabulous present. So, please, Mr. Fairy, please rescue poor Tingle.
Oh. Oh. I don't know about that, Tingle. I don't know. Did someone say sassy walk?
The moment it happened, I was like, this needs to be the first thing people see.
I have released a great evil upon this world.
Hooray! Thank you oh so very much. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, Tingle, Kalulimpa! Become an item.
The Tingle bottle. Using Miiverse, you can rip Miiverse. Rip Wii U. Rip it all. You can insert a message you've written and send it out to sea for someone unknown to receive. Tingle isn't allowed to have a license anymore, so he Ubers everywhere. Send it to and use it with... Oh yeah, we're never going to use this item. But in the original, it was a Game Boy. It was like a Game Boy Tingle item.
A communion of minds, hearts beating as one. Just don't write anything unpleasant, okay? Not that I have to remind you, Mr. Fairy. Splendid. Tingle is returning now to his home special island. Will you come find him?
I don't know, bro. Did you just invite me over to your place?
Ah, I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? Don't you?
Oh, wonderful. Thanks for literally giving me your address. That's not weird at all.
To my house, one.
And if you'd like to give your Tingle bottles that little extra oomph that all tingles crave,
Don't ever say
you should
Tingle
check the
bottles
back of
again.
this cell.
Ever say Tingle bottles again?
If you want to give your Tingle bottles a little bit of oomph, You now send letters. Okay, yeah, no, fuck off. I don't want to. No, I don't want to send bottles to the Meverse. Did they keep the is this the same house song from Ocarina of Time? I think it is. Okay, let's we going in the tunnels. God, this would be a nightmare for me. Like, I would never do this ever in my life. Unless it was like a consistent tunnel that I knew was not going to like vary in width or size. Because getting stuck in a tunnel underground sounds like the worst thing that could ever happen to me. It's not going there. Hello? Oh, hey! Nice! Gotta love these skulls. Tingle was the greatest person that we could have let out of solitary confinement.
Date unknown. At last I have succeeded in stealing the picto box I have desired for so long.
Succeeded? Yes, but sadly, due to a slight mistake on my part, I was also caught. I have been imprisoned, but I do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. I have decided to hide it here in the depths of my cell and then make my escape by tunneling out. I still don't understand, Tingle. Why are the skulls here? Of course, if I ever successfully escape from this prison, I shall one day return to recover the picto box. I will write the controls for it in case I should forget them. Thanks. Thanks, Tingle. We got our camera. Now I can do some sick streams. Okay, now we need to get the fuck back out. I guess we could always just, yeah. I'm pretty sure when they drop us at the doorway? Yeah, nice. Oh, no, it just drops us out completely. Cool. All right, well, that settles that. Do. Big boy. So I'm feeling pretty good. Why? Because I recently got myself a pet pig. 3, in fact. I got a black splotch pig, too. How often do you see one of those? Not often, chum. I've let him ashore to graze over yonder, but the thing is, I can't stop worrying about the little guys. Yeah, there's a raving young lad in a green outfit throwing pigs off cliffs. The pigs seem to enjoy it, though. Oh, it's the bomb boy. I don't think that we need to be here, though. Hello? Oh, if you please, young boy there, please help me. Please listen to my tale of woe. Ew, no. Okay. Oh, my sweet, sweet dot. My only dot. Poor Maggie, she was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. What on earth could those scoundrels want with her? Are they just roaming around looking for young maidens? Are they just evil creatures who delight in mischief? Well, crud. Having a kidnapped daughter doesn't get you a single rupee, you know. Please, please save my poor dot, I beg of you. Okay, yeah, we'll go save your daughter. We'll do it. 'Tis a peaceful place, 'tis here island. The people here would have never even dream of leaving their little paradise and setting sail on a voyage at sea, know what I mean? Why, this town is full of faces that don't even show the slightest interest in the sails of a ship. He does kind of sound like Barack Obama. Are we sailors? The only ones. Has no one else set out on the great sea?
You say you want to sail for a boat? Tell me you're kidding me. Listen up, laddie. Try using your head a little more. What makes you think a bloke like me, a guy who makes a living off the sea, would give away the very sailing gear he needs to survive? Look elsewhere, laddie.
You're right, bro. I shouldn't have done that to you. Oh, God. How do I get back out? Oh, okay. I actually think the music might be a little low. Because I think the emulator that I'm using this on is actually pretty low. Could you check the audio real quick? If you could indulge me for a moment, please admit that I am looking fine. Why? Looking this fine would have won me the Miss Windfall crown way back when. I'm still looking better than all the younger girls I know. How's the music sound? Is this still quiet? Yeah, I think it's just the emulator that's making the music quiet, which is interesting. I don't know if it's like... Because I'm pretty sure my equalizer doesn't modify... Yeah, it doesn't. I guess I could turn it... Yeah, do some pre-amplifying. Could you test it again real quick? Sorry. Do 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 do. Is that good with my voice? Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll work good. Good to have an equalizer on hand. Look, I'm feeling down right now, so shove off, will you? Go pester that guy in the massive coat or whatever. Boop, 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 boop. Hey there, boy. Did you happen to see the post box down near the docks? Well, just so you know, if you want to send someone a letter, just set it to Y, X, or R and use that button to put it to the post box. It's just that easy. Thanks, Dad. Oh, I think this is the...
Hey, it's the local drug man.
Oh, it's a chew jelly juice shop. It looks like a vape shop. You must have heard, our portions are looking the best. I'm telling you, they're too good, in fact. They're absolutely incredible. Chew jelly. Well, just ask yourself this, good sir. What is a robustly nourishing element? What is a mystical substance that is good for the body and mind? Ask yourself. The words chew jelly roar out in answer to these questions, proclaiming themselves to be true. Why? It is the key ingredient in the most effective potions around. All you have to do is bring an empty bottle to my little juice shop here, and I'll let you have a taste. Which begs the question, sir. Do you have an empty bottle? I do not have an empty bottle. Can I buy this one? Does it give me a free bottle? Ah! So he doesn't give me... I need to get a bottle before I can buy potions. You gotta have a bottle. Doot, 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 doot. I think there's an auction thing, too, that we can do here. That's always a fun game to play. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, this is the place with the auction, I think. I think there's something that happens if we break those vases, but I don't think it's anything important. I think actually it just costs us money. My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away, a land where the blizzards blow violently, leading for this town called Windfall. But dear me, as I traveled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits, yet mysteriously only that escaped without so much as a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say you are a traveler as well. Oh, yes, indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is my one and only heirloom from home. The people of this town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact that it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their town. Please, I beg of you, I wish to open a business here in this town, so I'm in desperate need of finances. How does 80 rupees sound? I remember when I had to scrounge around to get those rupees, but nowadays I usually have enough rupees to get the things I need. Very well, young master, as I promised, please, take that. Hey, we got a sale. Yes, you have made a good purchase today, my young master, and you have saved my life in business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sale in the world. Treat it as such. I will cherish your sale forever. I can't remember if this is a bar or a coffee shop. Welcome. Oh my, you're a very small customer, aren't you? Well, that's fine, of course. You just feel free to look around. Oh, is this alcohol? Like, I can't tell if this is alcohol. She just said I was very small, not that I was young. She was like, you're very small. Guess I won't serve you. People from all over the world seem to gather here on Windfall Island, all hoping to become successful merchants. I suppose you could say that this is the island where people and money come together, but you know what? Money is important, sure, but don't you think people need to open their hearts a little more than their wallets? I've been kicking around this crazy world for a long time, and I've learned to stop and sniff the flowers along the way. This guy gets it. He gets it. I kind of want to map this. Beep, 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 beep. Let's do this. Let's see. Yeah. Hey, this guy gets it. This guy gets it. No, I'm not gonna do that face. I'm not gonna do that face. Amazing. Truly a moment. It's a bar at night, if I recall. Nice. Doot 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 doot. Beep beep beep. Okay, what's in here? Ooh, oh, it's the Picto Boy. Why, young sir, I must say you seem to be in possession of a very fine picto box there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no villains amongst the ranks of pictobox lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. And while you're here, please do visit my upstairs pictograph gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, young sir, I guarantee it. Thanks, bro. I wonder if the Rito postman has already come out today. I can't tell if that was the dad that I was talking to earlier or not. Oh god, this guy. Oh god, what's his voice? At first I was thinking like a hoity-toity, like a fuckboy voice, but like now his face, he just looks too genuine for me to give him. I'm thinking of Steve. Hey. Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! You don't look familiar at all, buddy. Are you some kind of tourist or something? If you are, I'll show you around. Why don't you join me for a little stroll around town? Our Windfall Island may be a little cozy, so to speak, but people from all over the world come here. The town's always lively. Ha! Why, just walking around and having a look at things is quite fun. That's the mark of a great town. He loves walking. I'm walking! There's Stanky Boy. Stanky lad. Oh god, he walks with his arms out like, I have to redo it again. I have to redo.
No.
Just look at the splendor. Like he's like
His arms like this.
yeah, he does this. Amazing.
All the kids are looking at you.
This kid has developed his own swag. This kid is homegrown. Hey, I'm walking here. Oh, now they're running around me.
This town is our turf. The turf, the turf of the world famous killer bees. Don't mess with us. Yeah, buzz, buzz.
Are you all alone or what? Damn, you must feel pretty lonely walking around a place like this all by yourself. What are you doing anyway? What are you doing?
You stink, mister. We ain't seen your face around here before, bud. What are you looking at, bud?
Hey, bud, what you, some kind of country rube? I mean, look at that outfit. What a getup. Wow, you children.
It's just 'cause you're older. Don't think it makes you tough on anything.
Well, what do you think about my outfit? You don't see clothes like this often, do you? Aren't they so cute? A friend of mine who lives on Outset Island sent this outfit to me. She's an amazing girl. She can put jars on her head and walk around like it's nothing at all. You have to see it to believe it. You believe it. This is the best part of Wind Waker, right here. This one mini game. Hey, welcome. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. Do you want to play or what? Yeah, okay then.
Ahem. Welcome to the fleet. I am the great Admiral Davolsky. Look sharp, for we are the sole protectors of this island. Admiral, red alert. All hands on deck. Sonar shows the schools of deadly giant squid are approaching. All ships prepare for battle. What? Where? Ah, whew, I see. The fiends approach. There are 3 squid groups. A large one, a medium one, and a small one. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in grave danger. Sailor, take command of our new radar system to seek out and sink all of these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, you have only 24 cannonballs that you can fire. To destroy the marauding squid pods, you must score the...
I hate this minigame so much.
Use L to move the cursor.
Is that clear? Say aye, aye, sir.
Excellent.
Okay, let's fucking go.
Kaboom!
Splish! Splish! Splish!
Splish! Sploosh.
Oh god. Yeah, this thing. This one is unforgiving. For sure. Oh my god, holy shit. I hate it. Okay, hold on. Let's do it again. Come on. Nice. Nice. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're not gonna get it. Damn. Almost. We gotta do it. We gotta get it. Amazing. Come on.
Are there any?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my
On the edges.
This is awful. Yeah, this minigame is not the greatest. But it's just so charming. They could be anywhere. Nice! That didn't take too long.
Excellent work, sailor. Your deeds have successfully protected the peace on this fair island. We are so very proud. The children on the island would like to thank you, sailor.
Hooray! Please take this piece of art as a sign of our gratitude. You are so great. Thanks. children. I don't think there's anything up here. Oh, actually. Hey, you know, this thing may look like a windmill, but it's actually a wind-powered Ferris wheel. It used to harness the wind's power to spin in quite a nifty manner. But we rarely get a favorable wind around here anymore, so it doesn't budge. I'm pretty sure it's not broken or anything, though, so if the wind blew in the right direction again, we just have to hit the power switch out the back to get it moving. Looks like a westerly wind is blowing now. Westerly. Westerly. Boop, boo, 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 pew, 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 pew. I wonder if a boy like you will... Dude, I repeat. I haven't said this before, so I don't know why I'm saying I'm repeating it. If you walk into a rich person's house and they look at you, they look you over real close and they say, I wonder if a boy like you will do. Run. Fucking run. It's difficult to tell. Yes, difficult. You see, my one and only daughter, Mila, was taken away from me to a frightening place called the Forsaken Fortress. I have asked many to rescue her, but it seems to be a difficult voyage to that cursed place. Oh, to see my sweet Mila again. My precious little daughter. I worry so over her welfare. I can't recall the last time I slept more than a wink. I sincerely wonder about the wisdom of asking a boy like you to do this. Yes, you are correct in asking yourself these questions, my friend. But would you lend a hand to help rescue my precious daughter? Sure. You're a brave boy! He's really gonna rely on this boy. He's like, the boy told me that he's gonna go rescue my daughter, so I'm happy. I'm gonna help his daughter and then run off with her. Eh. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I think that's all the things that we can do over here, maybe? What's this? What's this place? Beep, beep. Oh. Welcome to Miss Marie's School of Joy. I don't think I've ever seen your face around here before, my young scholar. Are you a new pupil? Young scholar. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to talk to Elvis. Or whatever this guy is. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, no, that's not it. That's just not it. And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. Oh dear, pardon me, Guy. I was so fully and wholly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice little old you standing there. I am taught. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You will come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinaire. Ready, Guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, Guy, you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago, I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance. A dance that turned night into day right before my eyes. I can remember this fabulous dance. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I just can't seem to get that intricate rhythm down. Do you remember, think you know the rhythm, Guy? He's trying. Beep. 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 I'm surprised there's nothing on the tombstone that I can read. The magical dance. I think that's everything on the island. So we'll just head on out. And then it's Dragon Roost, actually. Did we already go in here? I don't think we did. Beep, 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 beep. To be fair, it's a boy who has what looks like his own custom sword and shield. money. And some vines. You know, you would think that those vines are part of the building. That's my only gripe about that thing. Most people would probably think that that was just part of the building, honestly. How'd you sneak in here? You little rat. Shoo! Beat it. Scram, vermin. Oof. Harsh words, man. Oh, that look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well, then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hull and press A to climb aboard. Hoist the sail you got with A to get moving. The sail will catch the wind, which will push the boat forward. The arrow that appears behind me indicates the wind direction. Okay, let's go. So, the map. The map. Was there really a map that you could use right off the bat? I guess I didn't realize that. Oh wow, you can see the island from way farther away. God, I miss this game. It's such a good fucking game. What was that? What is it? Is it like a thing for you to, I guess, how would you say, use the crane? Or can I get off here and it does something special? Yeah, I think you need the crane, actually. It's just interesting that it shows up. What is the matter, Rivet? Is the place you should be seeking not marked on your sea chart? Yeah, we're gonna have to get the crane, I think. I like that you can see the islands from much farther away, although it does kind of defeat the illusion of how big the world actually is, you know? That's kind of how it was with Morrowind as well. Like, a lot of things, when the load distance was shortened, they seemed a lot closer than what they previously had been. I just want to get an empty bottle, bro. The ocean motion is pretty cool though. It's really neat to watch. The motion of the ocean is good. It's not the size of the boat. Ah! Bye, bitch. Money. This is the equivalent of a boy going around smashing jars just to find a single penny in them. Nice. What a pleasant surprise. Indeed. You know, I wonder how deep the ocean goes in this game. Like, how far below this is just a solid plain. I imagine it can't be that far. What do we want to buy? Bait bag. Why, sure. Let's just buy it. 8 pouches. Thank you. He has a rewards he has a rewards program. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot the pair lets you control seagulls. I forgot that was a feature in Wind Waker. How did I forget about that? I can jump directly onto my boat too? Holy fuck. Oh god, are you guys ready for this banger? For some reason I remember the dragon being bigger.
Alright.
There, on the horizon. That is our destination, Rivet. Dragon Roost Island. Valoo, that was the name of the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is the Wind Waker. All of a sudden just drops this powerful, godlike baton upon me. It is a baton of the sorts that was used long ago when the people played music and prayer to their gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. You know it. 3-4 time. I love how he just expects me to know what that is. Very nice. Amazing. I also have stark memories of, like, not being able to figure out, like, not being able to pass that tutorial. I just kept messing up for some reason. Nice. God damn it. How do I place it? Oh, R. Come on, pick it up. There's a little island out here that teaches us a new thingamabobber. This appears to be markings that indicate specific directions. Where's the music coming from? I guess I've never thought about that. The Wind's Requiem. Yeah, that's a mighty nice breeze. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of the winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up, well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing, then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother Cyclos is miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for you, will you? And that is my request for you. I hate him. He's just Wind Frog Boy. I need to remember that. Yeah, okay. It's up, left, right. I was afraid I was going to forget it. Oh, you can choose it like on the compass. That's cool. Wind Waker had a lot of weird, barely used mechanics, and I love it. Yeah, it really did. Amazing. Oh boy. Precarious. Nice. Did that do anything? I don't think it did. I think, however, we can do this. Maybe? I don't think we'll make it. Ah! Yeah, I don't think we'll make it. I was hoping we could get this rock back here, but I'm not sure if that's feasible. No! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. Alright, come on, Linky. I know you can do it. Nope. I don't think you can do it. Unless he were to throw it. But I may be thinking too hard about this. You know what? I'm looking at my other screen. I think I'm going to adjust some things. Because I realize that a lot of my interface is covering up other shit. Let's see here. I think I'm actually just going to hide that Tiltify thing. And then I'll probably move the camera over here. Oh yeah. And then I will probably transform it. Let's flip it vertical. No, I'm upside down. Amazing. Flip horizontal. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. Thanks, bro. And then we're gonna move the chat box. this over here. We'll move the follower goal over here. And then chat will sit just below the item bar. There we go. All is well. Very good. Okay, I don't think there's going to be a way for us to put the bomb all the way over there. On to the Ritos! God, my arms hurt from working out yesterday. Rivet. Rivet, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far for one with no wings. Wonder your sister, is she... Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Rivet. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our Eyrie. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, Rivet. I'll be waiting. You know it, bud.
Show off.
This area looks like it just has more character and a little more depth with the newer lighting. Well, have you discovered the cause of the Great Valu's anger? Ah, so you were Rivet, are you? Will has told me all about you. A troubling tale, indeed. I insist that you let us know if there is anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? Kinda hard to miss. As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit, Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the great dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valu on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so?
Yeah, bud.
Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Rivet with regards to your son, Prince Kamali? As you can see, Rivet is a gallant young lad. I feel... Oh god. Actually, I need to move this up just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Because it's still in the way of the text box. That's fine. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son, Kamali, is of the age to earn his wings, yet he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? Yeah! I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible, so that we may help better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? I am counting on you. I'm playing... I have... The role model role has been thrust upon me. Here, Rivet, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. Just a random thing. A delivery bag, hey. With so many pockets... You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. I can't remember if this is only canon to the manga or not, but aren't the Rito descended from the Zora? I'm not sure. It might make... I mean, it makes sense, because, like... I don't know. Actually, maybe it doesn't make sense. I don't know why. I don't know why the Rito would be descended from the Zoras. But, like, for some reason, it makes a little sense. In the meanwhile, do your best to aid Prince Kamali. Okay, I guess I'll go help this guy's son for some reason. What's in here? Hello? Tiny orb boy. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? Oh, I need to go get the thing from, Medley! Beep, 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 beep. I imagine she's out here. Oh, yeah. This looks good. The whole lava area is going to look great. The only reason it makes sense is because it explains why there aren't Zoras in this game. Yeah, that's true. Where the fuck is Medley? I thought she was supposed to be out here or something. Or maybe she's in a room. I don't like that the bomb plants twitch when they don't have water. That's weird. Hey, baby. Could you do me a big favor? Could you bring me some lemonade? Are we out? Yeah. Could you just bring me water, maybe? Water! Damn it! Okay. I'm not sure if it's full or not. If you would. Oh, you're the fledgling the chieftain mentioned, aren't you? I feel as though I should tell you despite what he may seem like right now. Young Master Kamali is quite a pleasant child. His father, the chieftain, is quite busy, but Kamali's never once complained, though I'm sure he's been lonely at times. He's the chieftain's son through and through. However, his grandmother passed away recently, and Kamali seems lost. His confidence is gone. His grandmother was always with him, you see, a great, great woman. That sparkling ball that the young master keeps with him was actually a gift from the great Valu to Kamali's grandmother. Din Sphere. Hey, Medley. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange-shaped hat. You're Rivet, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the great sky spirit Valu. My name is Medley. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. Rivet, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Kamali. A letter from a father to his son. Father's letter! I'm gonna use my fine delivery bag. The room way in the back on the first floor is Prince Kamali's room. You have to go down a couple steps to get there. When you meet Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Rivet. I have a small favor I'd like to ask you. Would you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Sounds sus. Are you trying to hit on me, bro? Thank you. I appreciate you. Gotta stay hydrated. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a mail sorting thing. I forgot about that. I kind of want to try it out. I forget what it's all about. Well, now, I've not seen your young face before. Nope, don't believe so. You wouldn't be here in response to our posting for some part-time help, would you? Yeah. Ooh, excellent. That's good. But first, to see if I can use you or not, I need you to give a little test. Just a small one. Match the seal on the envelope with the same icon on the shelf and throw the letter onto that shelf. Real easy. Simple. Use L to select a shelf and press A to throw a letter. Like I said, simple. Yeah, let's do it. Give it your best shot. Ooh, we're pros. We're pros. God damn it. Imagine your dad being so dedicated to mail that he only sends you letters instead of walking to your walking to your room. That's amazing. I pass. I get 1 rupee for every 2 letters, so that comes to a grand total of 11 rupees. Interesting. So I wonder how much money I could make if I went really fast. Let's try it again. We're professionals. Just you watch. Oh God. $26. Yeah, it looks like I can't really get up to 30. The better you do, the higher your salary will become. That's economics. As you're from off island, allow me to tell you about the Dragon Roost. Even in the best of times, it's a dangerous place with all those bomb flowers growing everywhere. And now it's even more perilous. It's so bad that the bomb flowers themselves have all dried up. The great and wonderful Baloo has created quite a mess. Ah! Nourishment! Every year, the Ritos sponsor a Birdman contest. I wonder if we'll have one this year. What with the current situation on the island? No time to waste. Everyone's so busy with the Great Valoo that we're running short of delivery personnel. It's a madhouse. Is he talking about COVID? Right.
The state of things.
Okay. I don't think there's anything back here of worth. Oh, so this is like an overlook. What the frick's up there? Looks like just a pile of mail. There's Kitty. Hey, brat. Here's your letter, bro. A letter? From my father? Stop, Calcifer! You're moving the microphone, bro. Oh, sure, telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get a scale from Baloo. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Baloo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What, are you trying to say that you can calm Baloo down? Psh! That's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what, if you can find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Baloo, then I'll listen to anything you say. Damn, fine. I'll show you. Aw. Sadness.
All the way back up.
Alright. Now we just meet Medley out back. Beep, 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 boop, 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 doop, boop, 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 boop. Hey, you actually came. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the Great Valoo, he became so angry and... in his rage, he shook the mountain and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. But where's my mind? Tell me, how is Prince Kamali? Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. Yeah, you're right. Nothing. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Kamali's taken. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was the Great Valoo's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the Great Valoo. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I'd possessed some of her strength. I'm sure Prince Kamali would have felt more secure. Rivet, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get back up there. So, will you help me? Sure. Just pick her up. I wonder if her bones are hollow. I wonder if that's the secret of the Rito. Their bones are hollow. Okay, I need to... Nice. Why didn't it work? Oh, do I just throw her? Wow! Got her. Nice. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Valoo. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may be just an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Valoo's language. I'm not exactly bursting with confidence, but look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Kamali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. A bottle! Nice. I've never liked telescopes in games. I don't like using telescopes. I've never had a reason to. Like, I don't know. They just feel like an entirely worthless item that's like a hassle to use. I mean, yeah, they can help you look at far away things, but I don't know. I've just never been interested. Also, honestly, for the first day, or for the first stream of this game, we've made it pretty far. But I may just be misremembering how long Zelda games actually are, you know? Boom! You know it. So, that bridge is all saggy down into the water. That makes no sense. Shouldn't the bridge be, like, taut? We going in. We going in. Alright, let's see how easy peasy the actual dungeons are. Well, that's a good start. Wow, okay. Come on, Link. Link, come on. What are you doing? It looks easier than you think it is. Or no, it looks easier. You think it's easy from the way it looks. But it's not. Thanks, Zelda puzzle completed sound. You're always reliable. Alright, here we are, first dungeon. I predict that it will be pretty easy. That is my prediction. Don't you do it! Oh, I'm not gonna pick that up because it's gonna do an animation. Epic. A small key! And there are water jugs. There are water jugs. Those will be useful as well. All right. Yeah, this place looks cool in HD for sure. So we need a key for over here. Bomb for over here. Bat boy. Come here. Come here, you bat. Nice. The colors are a lot more intense on this as well. Nice. Is this gonna be a map-related item? Ah! I got bodied. I don't like that their eyes glow now. We got that chew jelly though. This gelatinous goo. I wonder if it tastes like sugar. Like it's a sweet jelly. Ah! Sugar. Sugar! Yoink. Okay. I was worried I wouldn't be able to throw it up there. Nice. Yeah, so far my prediction's looking to be pretty true. My prediction was that this would be pretty easy. You're tired.
Hey, everybody.
Bye. I don't think throwing something at it will work. Oh, it did work! I didn't know that there was, like, damage associated with throwing items. Or throwing rocks. I might have to test that out on an enemy. Wait. What am I missing here? Oh, I have the key. Duh. Guess who has to work 2 consecutive doubles? Let's go! Jesus Christ. I know that feel though. That's how my work used to be a lot. Die! So there's a cleaver I need to acquire. Oh, we can't get across there. I'm not seeing a cleaver. Oh, you know what? Fire. Amazing. Oh wow, yeah, we're progressing through this way faster than... What the fuck is that sound? Is that a bird? I hate that sound, whatever it is. It is indeed a bird. I don't think you could be this close to lava and survive. Like, I'm pretty sure all of the video game tropes where you fight, or like there's a dungeon that's in a lava area with like bridges that are just above the lava, it just doesn't work like that. Nice. Sounds like LB when she meows. It does. It does, actually. Holy shit. What's in here? Can I climb in here? Oh, that looks terrifying if I could. It doesn't look like I can. That works. Rat. You also can't sink into lava. It's way too dense. Rivet, have you seen any filthy, thieving rats around? I know they were annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, they may share their store of treasure with you. Why don't you try it? I don't got any bait, bro. Do I look like I got some bait? Do I look like a child that would carry bait around? Ah! Excellent. These rats are fucking wild, man. Get off my ass. Alright. I wasn't bothering you. Okay? Get out of here! All right. I think this is we're getting close to where we get the grapple, which is one of the coolest items. Shut the fuck up. No! That's fine, I guess. Fucking bats. A joy pendant. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, now we're getting there. I think there's an area down there as well that I can check out. Nice. A whole chest! Oh wow, it's nothing even related to the dungeon. What am I supposed to be doing here? Is there an enemy hiding in one of these jars? Is that what I'm supposed to be led to believe? Can I can't bump into this wall. Oh, there we go. He was squatting in a fucking jar. For what reason? Why are you in there? Oh my god. Can you stop? Just die. Face it, you're defeated. Oh, Jesus. Oh, nice. And I'm pretty sure once I throw it in the lava, it goes away. But it's also entirely possible that it comes back. Yeah, it looks like it comes back. Bye-bye. Let me, don't let me. Ah, god damn it! Okay, let's see. Hello? Okay, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Don't mind me! No, 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 no. Oh no! That was close. And we are at the boss, the area outside the boss chamber. The rest of the puzzles are related to figuring out how to get into there. It's just like I remembered it. This is all a very nostalgic experience. All right, let's get that grapple hook. Fucking blue, man. All right, now we get to fight the professionals. I don't like, why do their eyes glow? They didn't glow before. Nice. Now they're gonna drop a big boy down on me. Heh. Spears. Spears, the ultimate weapon. Nice. Easy peasy. Yeah, there's not too much challenge here, honestly, but like I'm not concerned about it. It's just a side note. It's not, there's a lot less challenge than I remember there being. Some creature is doing awful things to the great Valu's tail. That's why he's so angry. He's got somebody biting his bum. We've got to do something now before it's too late. I'll go and tell everyone what's happening. Here, Rivet, use this to get out of here. It's what I used to get this far. It's a device we Rito used before we evolved wings. Have you really evolved wings if you're getting a scale that is like vital for your evolution? All right, grapple time. Nice. I do like the grapple mechanic a lot. It's a lot easier to use than I remember it being. But that's probably because the sensitivity on the joystick that I was using probably wasn't the greatest. I'm gonna poke you in the butt. Nice. Ah! God damn it. It resets the area. More joy pendants. I never knew what those were used for. I still don't know what they're used for. Nice. Oh god, that's so precarious. Nice. No, no, no. No, no, no. I remember having a lot of issues with trying to line up the line up where I was swinging. When I was younger, I used to fall a lot in these areas. Okay, this one might be a pain in the ass, unfortunately. Or maybe not, actually. I think it's a lot simpler than I give it credit for. Oh, I need to... Nice. Oh, wow, that actually kills them? Holy shit. Come here. All right. No! Come on! God damn it. It's gonna get up. Shit! Cool. And there's our boss key. Now we just gotta get back to the beginning. Okay, this is one of the most iconic boss fights of my childhood. And it's up there with the first boss from Metroid Prime. With super influential bosses that have affected me heavily. I don't know. They're just big bosses that are really impressive, and they instilled some sort of awe in me as a child. No! God damn it. There's a reason you have to go to the other side first. Both bug bosses, yeah. All right, let's get ourselves back. I think there's 1 or 2 areas that we weren't able to access before that we can access now as well. Oh, I didn't mean to destroy that. Nice. All right. Yeah, I think we're about set. I'm not sure if there's anything special. I know that there was like a side passage that I could go to. I wonder if it has a piece of heart in it. Do I want to find out? I don't think I do. I don't know. Maybe. Well, hold on. Let me see how far it is from the beginning, because that could be a contributing factor. I feel like it was in this side area. Yes, it was. What do we got? Is it gonna be a piece of heart? Please tell me it's a piece of heart. Oh, it's a treasure chart. That's also kind of useful, I guess. And I mean, I don't have the crane yet, but all right, let's go get this boss. All right. And I do believe there is a fairy in one of these pots. Nice. Ah. Okay, I don't think this is gonna be hard. I incarcerated this fairy. Okay, I don't think this is gonna be hard, but you never know. But this is one of my favorite bosses of all time, for sure. God, that frame rate. Yeah, this boss is just this boss is just so cool. Easy peasy. Yep. It's just, it's so big and epic. all the time. Although, like, in retrospect, this entire boss fight is just super easy. It relies on you needing to not know what to do. Like, that's what this puzzle relies on. It's not different every time, because, like, once you know how to do it, you know what to look for. All that jazz. Rip to his bug armor. Now he's naked! Yeah, holy shit. That was way, 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 way quicker than I expected it to be. Still one of the most iconic bosses from my childhood. Regardless. And I can see how it is, especially if you haven't played it before and you can't figure out what to do, or like how to put shit together. I guess you could also say the same for most other Zelda bosses. Hot container! We didn't even use the ferry. Wow, my butt feels better! Amazing. Now the child will listen to me because I asserted dominance over his wind spirit. Well, Prince Kamali, don't you have something you want to say? I heard everything from Medley. Rivet, thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. I hope I can be like you someday, Rivet. You will, Kamali, I just know it. Right, Rivet? So, Rivet, here. I want you to take this, Rivet. Giving you the thing I value most will give me the courage I need to stand up to bad things. Din's Pearl! The Great Blue is grateful to you, Rivet. I didn't realize that there was like an ancient language. I wonder if anybody has used the wind's god wind. Oh, she translates it. That's what he said, but I don't understand. I wonder what it means. The wind god's wind. I wonder if what we're talking about has anything to do with the wind shrine that's through that tunnel. Bye, Medley. I wonder if... I don't think so. I'm gonna go back up to the Rito village, because I know that there's a path I can take with the... Who are you? Listen, man, you're not one of the native islanders, are you? Are you a tourist? I don't think there's anything much over here, but you never know. Is there nothing? There's like a weird stake over there. But like, why? No! No! Oh, I can swing onto them. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure there's a way that I can... Oh, interesting. Well, whatever. I guess we're moving on. It would seem that Ganon sent those monsters to this place, but that would mean there is no time to lose. We must depart at once for the place where the next pearl sleeps. We sail to the south. To the south! Hello? Can I get in?
Hurry.
Why can't I get in and then make the wind go? Bruh. You stingy old man. Amazing. So is it that island over there? Oi, hold it right there, small fry. Who the fuck are you? I don't know where you got your mitts on that sea chart you got there, but it looks like to me like it's pretty much got nothing but seas drawn on it. It's pathetic. In fact, it's almost an insult to call that thing a sea chart if you ask me. What's the matter, small fry? I'm just trying to be nice here. I'm telling you that you've got a problem, and you do. Don't give me that stupefied look. It makes you look like you ought to be in diapers. Just listen, okay? I'm here to teach you what I know about this island, so open up your sea chart and make it snappy. I'm just gonna let a fish draw on my sea chart. My sea chart. Oh, nice. That's cool. There's a real peculiar cave toward the backside of this here Dragon Roost Island. Yeah, real peculiar. But I doubt you'll ever get there to see it, small fry, unless you manage to sprout wings and fly, that is. Because you won't be getting there otherwise. That's all I can teach you, small fry, but I will do this for you since I'm feeling so generous. I'll send word to all my brethren living near the islands of the Great Sea. Good bunch of fish. If you see a fish leaping out of the water when you sail near an island, sail up to it and spread bait out on the water's surface. Trust me, this is good advice, Fry. See, the baiting process allows you to get a chart of the island, along with any info that might be of use to you. I highly recommend you make a habit of doing so. See, you're definitely going to need a reliable sea chart to help you search for things out at sea. I can't emphasize that enough, Fry. You need a well-drawn chart. If you don't get a chart for every island you come across, it'll just be a bigger hassle for you later on. Now don't say I never did anything for you, Fry. Oh, you there, you kingly red lion guy. That's it. I've repaid my debt. I'm done. You take care of the rest. Nice. There's a... Nice. So there's a cave around back. I'm gonna buy some bait. All-purpose bait.
Thank you. Bye.
Where the fuck did he go? Oh. I hate the sound that they make. Yeah, I doubt we'll be able to get up there. I actually don't know how to get up there. I'm not seeing any clear path of any sort. What? I have a crane. Bruh! Now that I have the thing, I can use it as a crane. That's cool. Oh, wow. It's a flaming island. That was another cool thing about this game, was the interesting islands. Apparently, the RNC has been trying to scare their small-time donor base into donating more by saying they will send Trump lists of traitors who don't pledge weekly donations. What the fuck? Is Trump the mafia boss of the Republican Party?
If you disobey the boss, we'll put you on his hit list. 'Cause we're the crime party.
Where are we going? Mario!
We like crime.
Oh, there's tornadoes. Oh yeah, these weather events were also really cool. Honestly, stormy times is essential for any game with sailing in it. Hello? Lads, hold on. How's it going? Yeah! Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the seafloor too, aren't you? Ha ha ha! You won't get any from us, bub. Not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around on a fishless sea? I'll tell you who, bub. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves. And maybe some other things that I've never heard of. You know, with all the weak island dwellers who never leave their shores, I'm amazed to see just a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, tell you what, there's one treasure hunter to another. I give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I also won't take nay, nope, or nar. Just grab it. Treasure chart. The storms were genuinely scary when I was a kid. They can be. First, open your map on the Wii U gamepad. Huh. Interesting. Bye. There's a thing over here. And I want it. Oh, it's like a little deck you scrub. Or, oh god, I hate this. What is this? What is it? Is it a Sheikah thing? Why is it here? What do I do to it? That's so weird. I kind of want to see. It's located... Let me see. I gotta look it up because I don't remember what it is. Creepy Sheikah Stone Wind Waker. Creepy statue Wind Waker. Oh, they're Tingle. No, it's not a Tingle statue. Island with Idol Wind Waker? Fountain Idol? No, that's not it. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what it is. You put 3 orbs in. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. They're the things that you go around and find once you get all the orbs. Miss me with that cyclone shit. I think our next destination is the tree. Hey, come here. I got some bait for you, bro. Set it to Y. Why the fuck is the pear sweaty? I hate it. Oh god, I didn't mean to get out. Hey, here's some bait, bro. Oh, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want to chart and information about this island? Then start by opening up your sea chart. Amazing, it's a little spermio. You ought to come sail these seas on nights when the right half of the moon is missing. It'll give you shivers, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. I doubt there are any bomb plants over here, but we can at least check it out. Oh shit, what the fuck is that? Ah! What? Yeah, I don't think there's anything of interest. There is, however... Is that a submarine? Rip! If I recall, these are much, much bigger on the inside than what they appear on the outside. Nice. That would have been cool if I hit him with that cleaver when I threw it. God damn it! Ew, creepy snake worm thing. Hey, another empty bottle. There's also a room up there, but I'm not sure how to get to it. Free jar. I'm unsure. There's got to be a way to get across, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess I didn't look too close up at the ceiling. I just don't know where I would hook shot up to. Along the ceiling like the snake worms. No, I don't think those... I don't think it hooks onto there. Ah! Stealing the rats! They're stealing my money! Okay, we out of here. On to the Deku tree. Do they have cannons? What the fuck? I think we'll actually probably, we'll call it a night once we get into the Deku tree.
Hey.
Yes, do you not see what rises upon the horizon? This is where you must go, Rivet, the Forest Haven. Very foresty. It may appear as though this is but a great tree rising far above the ocean's surface, but it is a sacred place. It is inside this grotto that you will find the spirit of the earth, the great Deku tree. You must speak with the Deku tree, and receive from him the sacred gem known as the Ferori's Pearl. I fear that Ganon's vile hand may have already reached this most sacred of sanctuaries. Go forth with caution, Rivet. And Beetle's here! Ah! Wow, I just backflipped the fuck off the cliff. Gotta remember how to get these guys. Oh, yep. Boko Baba! So, like, how the fuck am I supposed to kill these things again? I can't remember. This is fine as well. I guess I don't need to kill them. Woo! Damn it. Nice. Awesome. Oh no, I made a mistake. I've made a mistake. Damn it. Jesus Christ. No! Wow. Okay. I've been violated by the Boko Baba. No! I guess I need to figure out how to kill them. I can't just, like, let them. Jesus Christ. Oh, he's sucking on me. Okay, there we go. Okay, so how do I get over here, I guess? Oh. It's just really high up. Nice. Okay. We're inside. I'm gonna call it a night for here. We made it a good, decent, a long, long way, actually. We started the game earlier, and we've already gotten through, like, 2 or 3 dungeons. Or, I think it's like 2.5. Probably like 2.5 dungeons. But we've gotten pretty far for the first night. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with, more Zelda. I don't anticipate this game is gonna take me very long. But I'm gonna enjoy it nevertheless. It's been a good nostalgia trip. But anyways, if you guys hung out tonight, yeah, I did make a lot of progress. It was wild. So that's cool. It'll be refreshing to play through a game that's pretty short and sweet and has good mechanics, good game design, all that good shit, like all wrapped into the old school shit, you know? But yeah, anybody that hung out tonight, I will be streaming tomorrow at the same time, 8 p.m. We'll be playing more Wind Waker. If you want to be notified, go ahead and click that follow. And if you're so inclined, subscribe as well. You will get some cool little emojis that were drawn by Pizza. And you'll be supporting me in my efforts to entertain the world. So, yeah, see you guys later. Stay hydrated. Peace out. Have a good start to your weekend. Love you all. Bye.